Hello YouTubers, welcome to Blind Date, the show that puts your dating faith in us as we help to find you new content to love each and every week. Like always, we have 3 days set up for you. You just have to decide who you would like to seek out through the sound of their voice, and hopefully through that we've created a new and loving relationship between content creator and subscriber. And with that, let's get to it! First up, we have contestant number 1 all the way from the United States. His name takes an emphasis around the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. His interests include writing haikus for Pokemon, and even reading Ian Fleming's From Russia with Love. He puts himself out there across the pond and is certainly interactive with all the thoughts that he has, and he likes to share interesting thoughts and theories to keep the community engaged. Take it away, contestant number 1.
Diglett dug a cave. Almost to vermilion. Not bad for no hands. Professor Oak's lab seems to have 2 employees. What did they do there? More in Cubone's mother. I am sorry for your loss. She had a nice skull. Drunks lay in the road. Teach and catch Pokemon. Viridian man. In Safari Zone. Pokemon are preserved. Throw rocks at Chansey.
If you liked what you heard about contestant number 1, there'll be a link at the end of this video. Contestant number 2 is all the way from California. He runs a lab but also shares a lot of theories with the assistance of a blackboard. His videos and vlogs engage a very thorough line of thought and certainly keep his audience interested with all the thoughts, encouraging further discussions to say the least. And like the example you're about to hear, he has an interesting theory about in relation to how weird words are. Take it away, contestant number 2.
Have you ever thought about how unbelievably weird words are? I mean, marmalade. How unbelievably weird is marmalade? How weird is it that I can see a jar of marmalade and connect it to some metaphysical idea of marmalade-ness in my mind, and then connect that idea to a word? It's almost as though the word becomes a metaphor for the intangible concept of marmalade-ness. Having a concept of marmalade-ness is great, but the problem with marmalade-ness is that I can't express the concept of marmalade-ness to the rest of the world.
Last but certainly not least, contestant number 3 is a collab channel that spreads all the way from the United States to Ireland. These two in particular like to share different themes with each week, discussing things such as the future or how to put on as many clothes as possible. The variety they have is just as big as the sky that separates the two of them. There's no denying that they have good talent, they're entertaining and very engaging. Take it away, contestant number 3.
On the Spy Kids movie, how there are those food packets, like it came like a packet, kind of like a chocolate would maybe, and you put it in the microwave and it turns into like a hamburger or something. We have those, okay? We have those. And if the zombies ever were to attack, we would be set for about 3 months, depending on how many people came. If you came, probably like 1.5. I don't know, I kind of eat a lot, so maybe like 1 month. So we'd have to be kind of careful about how much food, but I think we can make it.
So there's generally 4 key points to a good zombie plan. You have location, team, weapon of choice, and plan of action. So we're going to start with team. Now you don't want too many people in your zombie team, because the more you have, the harder it's going to be to keep track of them all, and you know that eventually you're going to have to rank them in order of favoritism and you're going to have to sacrifice someone. So the less people you have, the better.
So now that you heard from our lovely 3 contestants, feel free to select between 1, 2 or all 3 as your choice. The decision is yours. If you'd like to submit yourself to Blind Date, just send your name and channel URL to the email below. We look forward to dating more people through our means. We hope you enjoy your dates. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. Until next time, I'm David Cater and you've been watching Blind Date.